Hey guys, Nick here. Welcome to the Omniverse of Nick and the next John Wick slash crossover story, or, analysis in this case. What if John Wick fought Batman? Now, before we get started, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the Omniverse of Nick, and check out the About tab and homepage so you don't miss anything for the Omniverse's future. With all that said, let's begin. So, this is the next fight that I'm putting John Wick against to see who he would realistically win. Since there's not enough what ifs to do, this is the way we're doing it with so many people that John Wick has come across, Omni Games included. His opponent this time, Batman. We're splitting it into three categories: hand to hand, weaponry, and the overall stats that both John Wick and Batman possess. Number one, Batman has so many forms of weaponry that you cannot even imagine. Batarangs, guns, launchers, tasers. His own being is a weapon. And there's no lack of technology or weapons or gadgets or bombs or smoke grenades or grappling hooks that he doesn't possess. Meanwhile, John Wick, he has used so many forms of weaponry too, but he doesn't have gadgets. He doesn't have grappling hooks. He just relies on the fight in the moment and is way more constricted, and especially based on who he is. So sorry to say, John Wick just does not hold up. And when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, John Wick knows so many forms of combat, but Batman knows so much more. He's studied more, learned more, been around more. So Batman overall takes the cake. Number two, the weaponry. John Wick's strongest weapon is the Dragon Breath shotgun and his sword. But like I said, Batman has had literally any single gadget, weapon, tool, anything, literally anything that you have seen Batman use is 20 million times more than what John Wick's possessed. So, being that said, Batman takes the cake on this. So when you look at the overall stats as for number three, Batman 90.98 or 99% of the time, Batman walks out of this pretty much at the max medium difficulty. And that's saying something when you compare him to one of the strongest assassins, Jonathan Wick. So in the end, Batman takes this 99.5% of the time. Now, this would be the first time that I think I've made John Wick lose, besides Leon Kennedy. And that one was extremely close, because that was like a pretty much high difficulty for Leon. And I had John Wick lose in a situation of the Omni Games. But for the first time in a fight on this channel, besides Mercenary Tao, in a way, John Wick has lost. And there's not too many of those fights when you pair him against another human. When you pair John Wick against another human, 99% of the time, he comes out on top. But some humans are just far stronger than John Wick, unfortunately. Because, yeah, you take away his weapons and maybe prep time and like his gadgets, John Wick stands more of a chance. But Batman is far more combat skilled, awareness skilled, faster, stronger. John Wick almost has no answer. And true, he is one of the strongest assassins, humans, and people in all of fiction you will ever meet. But Batman is just on a whole freaking nother level. And there's far more to come of John Wick still, as well as Batman and many others. So I hope you guys like this analysis about John Wick and Batman. And stay tuned for the next John Wick thing, Batman thing, and just in general, analysis and story onward for the Omniverse of Nick. And I'll see you guys next time.